Hello, guys. I am your good friend, the broadcaster of the Great Kim Empire. Today, we are going to discuss the private life of our great leader, Kim Jong-un. As a great leader, you can bet he lives a great life. But just how great is it? His friend, former NBA star Dennis Rodman, once revealed that Kim Jong-un's lifestyle is like a never-ending series of parties, or a seven-star party, akin to being in Hawaii or Ibiza, but he's the only resident on the island. Can you imagine living like that? As someone who's only been to family parties, I can't even begin to imagine it. In my last episode, I mentioned that Kim Jong-un owns numerous luxury cars and yachts. How many, you ask? At least 100 luxury cars, at least 3 luxury yachts, and at least 1 private jet. Compared to his mansions, these are just toys. He owns over 33 mansions across North Korea. Unlike the mansions we know, Kim Jong-un's mansions are sprawling estates covering hundreds of thousands of square meters. His largest one, located in the capital Pyongyang, cost $150 million just to build. The actual value is probably much higher, considering North Korean construction labor is cheaper than in the US, plus the cost of luxury furnishings and decoration. Each mansion is equipped with banquet halls, fishing ponds, swimming pools, horse riding tracks, and hunting grounds. The annual maintenance cost for these mansions is a staggering $35 million US. He also owns at least 1 private island. It's practically an emperor's lifestyle. Kim Jong-un's personal assets are estimated to be over $5 billion US. He holds numerous secret foreign accounts in places like China, Switzerland, Australia, Russia, Singapore, and Luxembourg. In Shanghai alone, he has at least a dozen secret bank accounts. But everyone knows North Korea is a very poor country, so how did Kim Jong-un accumulate $5 billion? Simple. Let's think about it. North Korea has around 26 million people. Although the people are poor, they can still make their leader rich. As the great leader of North Korea, how could he live a life as poor as the ordinary North Koreans? He must live a great life. If each of the 26 million people squeezes out just $1 a year for the great leader, that's over $26 million annually. Spend half on living great and save the other half. Do this for a few decades, and then he has billions. In fact, much of Kim Jong-un's wealth was inherited from his father, Kim Jong-il. When the second great leader, Kim Jong-il, was on his deathbed, he called Kim Jong-un to his side and said, "My son Jong-un, the day you were born, all the people of North Korea cheered your name, Kim Jong-un. My child, I watched with pride as you grew up inheriting the genes of your grandfather and me. Remember, we have always ruled this country with power and strength, and I believe you will firmly grasp this power. Today, my days have come to an end, and you shall be the king of North Korea." And so, Kim Jong-un became the third fat leader, the third great leader. In 2012, just after Kim Jong-un took power, the United Nations discovered that he spent $620 million on various luxury goods. From 2012 to 2017, he spent a total of $4.00429 billion on luxury items. During several military parades, he was seen wearing a Patek Philippe watch worth about $100,000. His wife, Ri Solju, particularly loves luxury goods and designer handbags. When she accompanies Kim Jong-un on foreign visits, she often carries the latest Dior handbag. Kim Jong-un also generously rewards his officials with luxury goods to ensure their loyalty. Last year, he replaced all the senior North Korean officials' cars with Mercedes luxury cars. Every year, he imports millions of dollars worth of fine wines through China. Whenever he feels like it, he throws lavish parties where dozens of people gather around him, drinking cocktails and fine wines, and laughing joyfully. Now, there's one more thing everyone is curious about. How many lovers does Kim Jong-un have? There have been rumors online about a pleasure squad, a group of women selected to entertain Kim Jong-un and the North Korean elite with singing, dancing, massages, and sexual services. Each year, 25 beautiful virgins are chosen from across North Korea to join this squad and become Kim Jong-un's and the elite's sex slaves. Some members eventually marry Kim Jong-un's personal bodyguards. There are even rumors that his wife, Ri Solju, was once part of this pleasure squad. I can't confirm the existence of this pleasure squad, but North Korea does have performance troops that entertain Kim's family and high-ranking officials. The women in these troops often come from well-connected families and have exceptional looks and talents in singing and dancing. Many of them do have secret relationships with the North Korean high-ranking officials, including Kim Jong-un and his grandfather and father. Some members with outstanding looks and powerful backgrounds even became the legitimate wives of the leaders and high-ranking officials. So, it's possible that Ri Solju did come from such a troop. Okay, that's the end of this episode. Many of you probably want to know about the wealth of the Kim family. Besides taking money from the North Korean people's pockets, the Kim family has many other secret ways to accumulate wealth. I'll cover those in another episode. Thank you for watching, and see you next time.